We're talking about the sacrificial law.
That's right.
We're talking about the sacrificial law.
No,
That's what it just said. Did you see it?
That's not what it said.
The misconception
Blasphemy.
within the Christian church is not understanding what law Christ came to do away with. So
Wait,
Christ,
hold on. My question is, Christ delivered us from the law.
Yeah. Fact.
Didn't he deliver us from the law?
so now, no. What he
Wow.
delivered, now watch this.
Blasphemy.
You know what?
Blasphemy.
That's a good question.
Blasphemy.
Hebrews 10. Your shadow's right there. That's an image of you, but it's not you. It was a representation of the good thing to come.
Right.
Can you drink that cup? Dream team okay, yeah. Hard time show who real is. I get hit with trials, sometimes it's not a good feeling. You ain't a son of God, it's good and you just chilling.
How you doing, sis? What's your name?
Bring it out.
Sylvia? What's your name, son?
Yeshua HaMashiach.
Oh, okay, then. Come on, man. That's a mouthful.
When you talking to Israel, you better know that name.
Give me,
Yeshua HaMashiach, you better know that name, Israel.
He said he's what's your name, son?
From Israel, you don't know Yeshua?
What's your name, son?
You don't know Yeshua?
Maxwell and Sylvia. My name is Ezra. Pleasure to meet you, all right? What we're doing is showing who we are according to the Bible, what our purpose is in life. Because our people, we have been disconnected from God. Give me Hosea 5 and 15. Would you agree that we as a black race have been disconnected from God? A lot of our people, when we light that blunt, we ain't think about no God. When we slide them DMs and talk to that young sister, we not thinking about no God. When the sister spread her legs, she ain't thinking about no God. You understand? We've been disconnected. When you fire that gun at your brother, you ain't thinking about no God. You understand? So we got to come out here and get back to God. Because God is not, he's left us. God has left the building. Read that.
Hosea 5 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
I will go and return to my place.
God, Maxwell. God said, I will go and return to my place. God said, I will go and return to my place. Stay right there. You all right.
Yeah, I got you. My bad.
He
My
said, I
bad.
will
Hey, shalom.
return to my
Hey,
place.
shalom.
Meaning he's going to leave us. Read.
My bad. You already know.
I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their
It
offense.
said till. He got you, brother. It said till they acknowledge their offense. Maxwell, Cindy. Until God said he was going to leave us until we acknowledge our offense. I want to show you something, brother. Because you are God on earth. I don't know if you've ever been told that, but I know for a fact you are. Now, as a God, I should be able to see you and visualize you as a God. But there's something that you're not doing there's something you're doing that you're not supposed to do. And if I love you, you my brother, I gotta show you. Because if I walk away, you walk away and I never tell you, that's on me. So give me Leviticus 21:5 real quick, all right? Because as a God on earth, you're supposed to carry yourself like a God, right? You're supposed to think like a God. And if you do those things, your actions gonna match. Right? Sister, you agree with that? So now watch this. Now you have sons?
I have 3 children.
3 girls and a boy. 2 girls and a boy. How old is the boy?
17.
Does he have his father in his life? No? Is he, now watch it. So he's becoming a man. He's getting up there. Okay, he's growing. He got hair on his chest. Read that.
Leviticus 21 and verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head.
The Israelite man, the godly man, shall not make baldness upon your head. You got a head full of hair. All praises. You ain't balding it. Don't do the deacon and the pastor, the Michael Jordans and Charles Barkley and whatnot. That's ungodly. That's an ungodly act.
Right.
Don't follow it. Read.
Neither shall they shave off the corners of their beard.
As an Israelite man, as a godly man, you're not supposed to shave your beard off.
Never shaved your beard?
Read that again.
You never shaved your beard?
Neither shall they shave off the corners of their beard.
God says don't shave off the corner of your beard. You understand that? You can grow a beard, right? God says you gotta grow that thing. Give me 1 Peter and my brother right here. LA, did you hear what God just said? Watch this, read that.
Leviticus 21 and verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head.
The godly man's not supposed to do what?
Make baldness upon thy head.
God says you're not supposed to shave your head bald. Read.
Neither shall they shave off the corners of their beard.
God says the man, the Israelite man, is not supposed to destroy his beard.
Right.
But what is what?
What book you read from?
What you read?
Leviticus 21 and verse 5.
That's the Bible. That's the.
What happens
that's
if you shave your
that's the
beard?
Bible.
What happens if you shave your beard?
Come on,
What happens if you shave your beard?
come on. I got you.
Do we still abide by those?
Absolutely. Give me Matthew 5. Let me get Matthew 5. That's a
You go to
great
hell?
question. I accept that
You go to
question
hell?
because it's a sincere question.
Right.
You understand that? So, are we supposed to still keep that law? Right. So now, that was a law, right? Now, thou shalt not kill was a law too, right?
Thou shalt love thy neighbor.
Do we still have to keep that law?
Thou shalt love thy neighbor.
Right. So how do we decipher which ones we keep and which ones we
Thou
don't?
shalt love thy neighbor.
Leviticus is more like ceremonial.
Facts.
No,
Facts.
no.
Facts.
There is some ceremonial laws,
Facts.
but these are what we just read was not a ceremonial law.
Yeah, it is.
That was a
No.
moral law.
Right.
No,
That was a moral
that's not
law.
a moral law.
Right.
To shave your beard?
Read
it
it
out.
Read it again.
Leviticus 21.
No, I didn't know moral law. I didn't know moral law.
You know the definition of moral?
Yeah.
Somebody
yeah,
pull the
yeah.
definition up for us.
The greatest commandment says love.
Living uprightly.
Love.
Okay.
Upright.
So now let's get the definition. Now I'll
Love.
accept that definition. It's not
Love.
all. It doesn't take from the truth.
You speak
But I
Christ,
want to
speak
get the
love.
actual words that
Where's
it
your love?
says. All right, watch this.
Where's the love?
What is the definition of moral?
Where's your
Come on.
love?
This is the definition of moral.
Bring it out.
Concerned with the principles of right and wrong behavior and the goodness or badness of human character.
So now, that's why I said it didn't take away. But maybe for some folks like myself, I'm not sharp like that. I need plain words.
Right.
The distinction between good and right. Period, point blank. Your morality goes with you knowing and doing what's right or wrong.
Right.
That's plain and simple, right? So now let's read this law again to see if it's either a moral law, the difference between right and wrong, or if it's ceremonial like this guy said. Read.
Bring it out. Beard and not about love.
Leviticus 21 and verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head.
It's
about
not
a beard,
right
about love.
for you to bald your head.
Right.
It's not a moral thing to do.
We're supposed to love. We're supposed to love.
Are
Right?
we followers
Supposed
of
to love?
Christ or the law?
Watch this.
Supposed to
Wait,
love.
hold on. My question is because Christ delivered us from the law.
Yeah. Facts.
Didn't he deliver us from the law?
So
Facts.
now, no. What he
Wow.
delivered. Now, well, watch
Blasphemy.
this. You know what?
Blasphemy.
That's a good question.
Blasphemy.
Hebrews 10, because I'm going to show you what the law.
Blasphemy.
Bring
it
The
out!
misconception within the Christian church.
Blasphemy. Blasphemy.
There's different types of law.
Blasphemy.
The misconception
Blasphemy.
within the Christian church is not understanding what law Christ came to do away with.
Right.
So now we're going to go get the New Testament to prove what law Christ came to do away with.
And he said love.
Yeah, all right? So
said
watch
love.
this. Hebrews 10 and 1. Watch this.
Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
For the law.
For the law, right? Now, is this the whole law is it in its entirety, or is it a specific law?
Bring it out.
Let me finish hearing what it says.
I got you. I'm going to interject because you might catch it quick, but the next person.
Okay,
might
I gotta
not.
see what the context is.
For sure. Look, we start at verse 1. So
Because the law can cover different types of law.
It's going to
Moral
explain.
law, ceremonial
Watch,
law.
It's going to explain. It's going to explain. Read that.
For the law, having a shadow of good things to come.
The law, whatever law is talking about, was a representation of something else. That's what a shadow is. Right. Come
No, I
on.
got the, yeah, you
And not the very image of the things.
It's not you.
Yeah.
Your shadow's right there. That's
Right.
an image of you, but
Right.
it's not you.
Correct.
It was a representation of the good thing to come.
Right.
Come on.
Correct.
Can never with those sacrifices.
Wait, what?
Can never
Bring
with
it
those
out.
sacrifices.
What law is we talking about?
Sacrifices.
We're talking about the sacrificial law.
That's right.
We're talking about the sacrificial law.
No,
That's what it just said. Did you see it?
That's not what it said.
It did. Read
No,
it
the
again.
law-
Let's start at verse 1 again. Let's start at verse 1 again. Read.
For the law, having a shadow of good things to come, and not the very image of the thing,
Come on.
can never with those sacrifices, which they offered year by year, continually make the comers thereunto perfect.
He's talking about the sacrificial law. He said the sacrificial law, the animal sacrifice, could never make us perfect. So guess what? He had the shadow is the animal sacrifice. It's a shadow of good things to come. The good things to come is talking about Christ dying on the cross. That's the good things to come. That's the law that Christ came to do away with. The animal sacrifice. So what law we don't keep today? Animal sacrifice. Ain't nobody killing bulls and goats. So let's continue reading. Hold on. We coming back to you. We coming back to you. Hold on.
Verse 2. For then would they have ceased to be offered, because that the worshippers once purged should have had no more conscience of sin.
So if the law of animal sacrifice was the good things to come, then when we sacrifice, we would have no more conscience of sin. But what?
But in those sacrifices, there is a remembrance again made of sins every year.
Because guess what? If I lie, if I steal, all I got to do is sacrifice a dove, a turtle dove, a goat, a sheep. And guess what? You know what? I got plenty of them. I'm going to just go ahead and kill the goat, use a scapegoat to get out of this. Hold on. We're going to keep reading. Hold on. Let me finish answering the first question. Let me finish answering the first question.
I'm asking you a question.
I know. I said let me finish answering the first one.
Well, I agree with you.
You gotta
That
wait.
the bulls and
Answer
animals
his question.
cannot
It's
keep
not
us
just
from
you.
being
It's
guilty.
not just you.
I got that.
Answer
But
his
Hold that
question.
question. We're going to come right back. Hold up the question. We're going to come right back to it. Read.
For it is not possible
Hey, sis, stay with me. It's not possible.
that the blood of bulls and goats,
What law are we talking about, sis? Animal sacrifice. You understand that? What's up with these numbskulls?
Right.
What's up with these dudes? We ain't talking about thou shalt not murder.
Right.
God, that still applies.
Right.
You understand? Thou shalt not lie still applies.
Right.
What doesn't apply is law of animal sacrifice. And we're going to continue reading. Read.
for it is not possible that the blood of bulls and goats should take away sin.
It was not possible that sacrificing the animal could take away your sins. That was just a shadow of good things to come. Christ is the ultimate sacrifice. That's why he's called the Lamb of God, brother. Come on.
Wherefore,
This is the reason why
when he came into the world,
when Christ stepped foot on this earth,
he said, sacrifice and offering thou wouldest not.
he said, I don't want the law of animal sacrifice no more. That's what we talking about. And no, you ain't. Be quiet.
Bring it out!
But a body hast thou prepared me.
He said, but a body have you prepared me.
Be quiet and let him finish.
We gonna continue ignoring this dude. He ain't sincere. He ain't sincere. Read.
In burnt offerings and sacrifices for sin, thou hast no pleasure.
God said he didn't have no pleasure in animal sacrifice no more. He said, damn, I'm gonna do away with this law. I'm gonna give you all this animal sacrifice right now to help prepare y'all for when Christ returns. Because this man died for everybody's sins that is an Israelite, but he didn't commit no sin. You understand that? So he was preparing us with animal sacrifice for the ultimate sacrifice. What's wrong with these people? Read.
Verse 7. Then said I, lo, I
So
come.
now, this is what Christ said. He said what?
Then said I, lo, I come. In the volume of the book,
Christ opened his mouth and said, I come in the volume of the book. I'm documented in Genesis all the way to Revelation. I come in the volume of the book. It's what?
it is written of me.
You can read about me all through the book. That's what Christ's talking about. Read.
To do thy will,
To do his will, read.
O God, above what he said, sacrifice and offerings and burnt offerings and offerings for sin, thou wouldest not.
He had to repeat it to let brothers know because they were still stuck on animal sacrifice back in that time. But remember, Paul was coming through letting them know, nah, You repent in Christ now. Christ is the animal sacrifice. He's the ultimate sacrifice. So Christ like, I come to do thy will. Your will was for me to die for the nation of Israel. So now you can bring them back into the fold. The nation of Israel are you so-called blacks and Hispanics.
Right.
We are the nation of Israel.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is